What is going on, guys? Teriyaki back here with finally another video for the Cheese Fan Han account. What feels like another couple weeks, but I think it's only been about a week. Today we're not necessarily gonna go over anything for like update wise because not much has a lot has changed, but not much has changed since the last video. Mostly this video is going to be about where I'm going to apply my next Zeta. I've also got to spend a little bit of energy here as I'm a little bit over on this, but I don't have any actual farm plans. So here's what the roster's looking like right now. The main changes are Emperor Palpatine and Grand Admiral Thrawn finally at gear 8. I've started leveling up the rest of my Imperial troopers. Got about 3 of them up to gear 8, and then the other 2 are just sitting at gear 7 for right now. Because as you can see with Veers, I'm missing a couple gear pieces. I also need to level him up a little bit. And where's the other one? There's one more. Where is he? So Stark. So Veers and Stark, they're both gear 7. I need them both to gear 8 because I'd rather use the Imperial Trooper team to do the R2-D2 journey, which is the next planned journey to do. But aside from that, we're here to apply a Zeta, and right now I'm thinking my first Zeta is going to go towards Captain Rex, just so that team becomes more consistent in GACs, because as you guys see below me, I finally put a GAC 5v5 record up. I am currently 3-3 on this account right now. Sucks because I only technically, well, when I first started, like the first 2 GACs, or the first GAC in this one, I had just my Phoenix on offense, and I couldn't get anywhere else. So now I can have my Phoenix and Imperial Troopers on offense. So we got about 2 teams now that I can use. Still not doing too hot in this GAC because both rounds they put me up against opponents who have way better GP than I do, and they're actually playing, so I can't win these ones right now. Unfortunate, but that's 2 sides of the place. But again, first Zeta, lost Commander. I wish I had 5 more because there's just 1 more Zeta that I would love to put on, which is Merciless Massacre. But for now, we're going to go Lost Commander, then we're going to go into Merciless Massacre. And then from there, we're going to do the Imperial Trooper Zetas. So that is a Zeta number 1 for this account. Next Zeta will be going on Darth Vader, and then after Darth Vader, the next Zeta will be going on Piet, and then the Zeta after that will be going on Veers. And then from there, we'll just kind of apply them with whatever teams I'm working on after that, from that point. Basically, the Zetas that will help me in all game modes, plus what I'm heading towards next that will help me in those specific journey missions and whatnot. So that's what's going to be the plan for this. I do have to upgrade a lot of abilities for some people, like I should do Boba's unique, getting a lot of Omega mats now, but if I start leveling up people's Omega abilities, it's gonna drastically put me really low on Omegas, because it's pretty much 3 to 5 for each Omega ability. Go to squads and go look at my teams. These are the 2 main teams that I use. I finally went and unlocked this team for credit heist, which this team will be replacing this team. I just haven't fully erased this team yet, so a lot of things you'll see are like double teams, but one of them is getting replaced by the one below it usually. Same thing with, like, say we got the CLS version 1 here. Eventually it'll get replaced by CLS version 2, which is like way down here, which is when we start unlocking other characters for like the main CLS squad. But that's just like updating squads as I go. That's what this little team section is for. And then I do have a core team over here, which honestly Zeb will get replaced with Sabine at some point. Piet will replace Grand Moff, or not Grand Moff, will replace Moff Gideon, because I'll be placing Moff Gideon down here on my Emperor Palpatine Mara team, which I will eventually start farming Mara, but I'm only going to take, just like a couple of other characters, I'm only going to take her up to 3 stars for now. Let's see who else. Then we got the main CLS Rebels team here. We got Jedi Knight Revan. We got Night Sisters. We'll be working on Grievous Droids a little bit, although they'll be like kind of like a lower star, lower gear team for a while because they're not in the farm plan for a few more pillars. They'll probably be added in either pillar 6. No, they'll probably be pillar 6 to pillar 10 maybe. We got the Geos again. We got a Padme team that we'll throw together. Shock T probably won't be added until like pillar 6 through 10 as well. We'll have a Rogue One squad again, another pillar 6 through 10 team. Sith Triumvirate probably. I think we're farming one or two of them in the first couple of pillars. I think it might be these two that I'm farming in the first 5 pillars. I could be wrong. I'd have to go back and redouble check my actual pillars because it's been a couple. It's been about a couple weeks since I've looked at the actual pillars. And then we got a Dash Rendar team with Vander Chewie, Best Bam, IG-11, and Quill. So now those will have a home, but that's also going to be a pillar 6 through 5 kind of team. I'm just trying to get some core teams that I know are decent and can get me to where I need to go in all aspects of game modes: territory war, territory battle, conquest, all that. And then I still need to put together the rest of my assault battle teams. Right now, we're only going to be able to, when we get them geared up enough, they'll be able to do challenge tier 1, but I am only going to stop them at gear 8 until I reach like pillar 6-ish. Then I'll come back and actually round out them to gear 12 and whatnot. But they are probably going to be my first team for challenge tier 1 for assault battles, because they can do at least 2 assault battles. Same thing with Rebels. I'll end up adding them here, but I want to wait until I get Sabine unlocked before I start using Rebels for any assault battles. And then obviously we'll have the Jedi one. And then this is my current farm path right now, or farm plan, I should say. It's got a mixture of the pillars 2 stuff in here, because we are pretty much done with pillar 1. I just added all the pillar 2 stuff pretty much in here. Like we come down here, we got like Poe Dameron from pillar 2. I don't know if I added the guild shop stuff in here, like the rest of the guild shop stuff. Yeah, I haven't added all the rest of the guild shop stuff. Like I could add Barriss right here. I ended up adding Rebel Officer Leia Organa to this, but I can also add Barriss here. I'll probably actually do that now. Again, Barriss is for an early game Jedi team for specific with what I went over for part 2 of the farm guide, where it's for my Keller and Beck team. Just her last ability. Just this one, whenever ally is critically hit, that ally recovers 20% health. That helps a lot early game. And then again, we got Poe Dameron. We're working on Asajj now, which Asajj I believe was also over here. Yeah, we got, since we finished Mace Windu, we're working on Asajj. We also finished getting the rest of the stars for Leia, Princess Leia. For the Galactic War Shop, we are done with Poggle. We're actually going to start working on Zombie, which I don't think I added Zombie over here just yet. Actually, doesn't even look like I did anything for... I might have deleted that shop on accident. I'll add it later, but we're pretty much working on Zombie now. And then we're picking up General Grievous shards whenever we see them. Both Sun Fac and Vader are done, and then we're going to be working on R2, and then soon we'll be working on everything else Pillar 2 wise. Spy has come down to the point where I'm just strictly farming him through shop currencies right now, which is like if he pops up in Fleet Shop, I'll pick him up here and there. And then Brood Alpha is my absolute main farm for Cantina right now, because we're going to take Brood Alpha all the way up to 7 stars. And then if I still need anything left for Spy, we'll go back to Spy, pick up Spy the rest of the way. And then we'll come back to Pillar 1 Cantina Farms and finish like Lando and Tarples. But yeah, that is basically the main updates for Pillar 1. We've also added Keller and Beck and Quill actually to our Dark Side farms from Pillar 2. So that's basically it for the update for this account, and the fact that I wanted to add the Zeta to Captain Rex. Other than that, there's not really much else to update. The one thing I was thinking of doing, but I overthought it, was I thought about buying the Cam Lightspeed bundle, because yes, I said this account was going to be a free-to-play account, but looking back at it, Cam is actually the hardest character to get in the game besides the Conquest characters. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I should honestly buy the Cam Lightspeed bundle, if any Lightspeed bundle at all, for this account. But if I do buy it, you guys won't think I'm still free to play. Although to me, I would still think I'm free to play, because I'm only putting money towards a character that I probably won't see for a few years. But I didn't purchase it ultimately because I wanted to strictly stay free to play as long as possible on this account. As for like the arenas, we're down to rank 87 in Fleet Arena, and we were lower in rank for Squad Arena, but as long as I'm making like the 300 to 400 Squad Arena tokens a day just from Squad Arena, I'm fine with it. I don't really care. We can see how bad I lost on that one, if it would let me. See how many points. Yeah, see, I couldn't even get past any of his things, because like this was a mirror match, but mine were actually better. But the fact that they all like gain health and protection, it's just a big old crazy fest. And then I couldn't even get past this team. I don't even think I couldn't get past this team the rest of the way with my imp troopers. So that was unfortunate with that. And then so we were stuck. Technically, I should have actually had this team down, or like missing Hera, but I ended up waiting too long to hit submit on it, because I was going to submit it and then just put in the imp troopers just to get rid of a zone, but ended up waiting too long on that one on accident. But they went and cleared the rest of my stuff besides my ship, so I don't even know if they even tried against my ship. Oh, they tried a couple battles against my ship. Dang, that's good. That's good to know that that fleet's doing decent on defense. But that is where we're at on that. Hopefully I can come back and get some a couple more wins. Do a little sneaky peek here. I don't... They definitely overgeared their farm boy Luke, that's for sure. I don't know, it'll be a tough one to call. They got Cal Kestis 7-star, that's crazy. It'll be a tough one, probably. We'll see if I can pull it out, though, but it'll probably be a tough one. And I've also pretty much signed up for Territory War. I would do some Territory War battles on screen, but I don't know how that guild would feel about doing Territory War stuff on camera. If anything, I'd probably black out, like when I go into like the main screen, blackout who I choose the battle and what our defense is looking like, and then when I go into the battle, unblack out the screen. That way you guys can see the battle at least. And then when I get ready to come back out, just black the screen again. That's one thing I could do. And then we're gonna look at my objectives. Oh, is it? Oh, it's actually a couple hours past. Luckily, I can still get all those, and I actually did finish all my dailies. So we'll pick up all these, and then I'll go and figure out what to spend on. I think I know what I'll probably do for mods. Figure out what to spend that on, because we come in here. I still got to finish out the rest of my battles, which is what I've been doing slowly. I've been picking up a lot of these and a lot of these. Honestly, I'll probably go with that. That way I can try and get it up. We'll do 10. That way I don't get down too low and not be able to do my reset. So we'll do 10 for now. And then that we will do... I can't beat this last node, unfortunately. We'll do this one. Let's do about 4. I just don't want to get too low on my energy to where I can't come back and finish out getting my tickets and whatnot. Speaking of which, is it past the time yet? Oh, we got about an hour, so that'll work out. Plus my reset is like 1 a.m.s. So when I wake up, I usually do my all my farming stuff then usually. But anyways, that's it for this video. Is mostly just to kind of go over some changes that are made to the farm plan. Although there's no real changes, just adding Pillar 2 stuff to the current farm. And then doing my first Zeta. And then that's basically it. Other things will come along. We'll probably do a Pillar 3 farm plan video. Or farm guide, not farm plan. Farm guide video in like maybe this week or next week. I still got to put together the actual like pictures for the slides to do it, and that's going to take a little while. One thing I will show is I am actually a part of a new guild. I'm not in the Legio Lex Talionis guild. I won't talk about that yet unless you guys really want me to talk about it, but I just won't talk about it right now. But we are in a different guild now. For now, we're in 501st Shiny Corp. They do have a higher tier guild that I can move into eventually, but we'll see. But anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and catch you all in the next one.